Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a video on what my kids are doing for their birthday, so let's just get started. The first thing, my 2 younger kids are really into these puzzle books. We like to put them in book bags or whatever, and they're just like super little fun activity books. So this is an Oklahoma and a Mississippi one. They're just pretty fun, and these do actually roll up pretty good. So we like stuff these in book bags and purses and all that kind of stuff. The teenagers are not going to be getting one of these just because they have the electronics and stuff, but they're by Highlights, and we really trust Highlights, so we just picked up these two. And my kids have had these in the past, even when my teenagers were younger, and they enjoyed them. So picked up 2 more to refurbish our collection. So these should last us about maybe a month to 2 months at least. Just how many activities are actually in there. And yeah, my kids really seem to enjoy these things, so that's why I get them. Only it's kind of hard to get these for super expensive. But when I get them, they're pretty inexpensive. So I just got the Mississippi and the Oklahoma one, and hopefully these will. There's actually a couple other ones that they've had before, but they don't care if they've had them already or not. They still like them, and that provides hours of entertainment for me to get my stuff done. So that's always a plus when it comes to these book things. Love them. Amazing. And they keep my kids entertained. And they just have super amazing facts, not facts, but fun things in them. So that's number 1 for my 2 kids. Well, for my 2 younger kids. Next, my 17-year-old, she's turning 17. But this is a Thunder and Lightning book. All my kids have this except for her. So I picked up this book, and I know she's going to really enjoy it. This is actually on her birthday list as her big ticket item. It's Thunder and Lightning Weather Past, Present, and Future book, and I know she's going to really enjoy this. It's a very thick book for only being $1, and I'm actually surprised that got for $1. She has different types of weather books, but she wanted this one to add to her collection of weather books. So I thought this would be cool for her collection, and it is a Thunder and Lightning book, and I'm like, hey, why not? I got mine from Dollar Tree, and we try to limit our kids with their books. They usually don't have under 200 at the max, so each kid usually has around 100, and then once they get done with a book or they get bored of a book, we just get rid of the book and we get a new book for our kids. But I always encourage reading for my kids. This is just the Thunder and Lightning, and I know my kids have, well, my 17-year-old really wants this, and my other kids have it, but she does not. So I thought this book would be perfect for her, so I picked that book up. And then I picked this book. My 2 younger kids really enjoy Fantasy Bears and like that, and I like to say that the Fantasy Bears encourage really, this is actually $0.79 at Goodwill. But I got mine from Goodwill. It's Fantasy Bears and the Tooth Fairy. I'm actually super happy that I was able to get these for super cheap at Goodwill. This is for both of my younger kids because this is on their list. They both wanted a Tooth Fairy book, but I didn't want to get one for just one child and then not for the other. So I thought this book would be, there's Bella. I thought this book would be cool for my kids because it's super cool, and it's a Tooth Fairy book. I know. And I just wanted to make sure that I could get a book for both my kids, but it be inexpensive and it both be about the Tooth Fairy, because my turning 7-year-old boy, I think so. Yeah, it's either he's turning 8 or 7. He's turning 7. No, he's turning 8. He's turning 8. And my 6-year-old girl, she's turning 6. So I picked her up. Well, I picked them both up this, and my girl really needed to actually learn more about the Tooth Fairy, because they're kind of that age where they don't really understand it, but they still kind of get it. So I thought, hey, why not pick this book up? It was fairly inexpensive at Goodwill, and it teaches them to brush their teeth, and just like, I won't say brush their teeth, but like, just like about about the Tooth Fairy and about different things like that. And I love these books, and we always try to get these books for like car rides or whatever, and they are amazing for car rides. We usually like to have these in like hotel rooms or whatever, and and this is amazing for kids. I like to put these in purses or backpacks or whatever, so yeah. Lots of these things we're going to be taken to our upcoming trip, summer vacation this month, so that's why I got a lot of these things, is because so that our kids can have them and share them and all that fun stuff. So yeah. But how we do with birthdays, especially for this month, since we're going on vacation, is we are going to be giving these as their car ride bags, like putting them in their car ride bags, and then they'll see them throughout the journey, and I'll be like, oh, that's your birthday gift, oh, that's your birthday gift, blah blah. So that's how we'll do it, and then once we get to our location, then we'll be doing the actual birthday party for each of them. But I just thought, hey, why not? And they love things about the Tooth Fairy. I've tried and got different types of Tooth Fairy books before, but my kids were just not interested in the types that I have got them. So I figured, why not get them this Tooth Fairy book? It's by the Brown Bears, and my kids love the Brown Bears, and it's a good resource to teach them the Tooth Fairy in an educational and easy way than for say a bigger book about the Tooth Fairy that my kids really don't understand. So again, these are very good books. And then the next thing, we actually already own the whole Peter Rabbit collection already, and we actually wanted to get a complete Peter Rabbit book. So my two younger kids are obsessed with Peter Rabbit, and they actually asked me for a complete Peter Rabbit book. So I decided to get this for them. It has this little like thingy so that I can bookmark the page. Even though my 6-year-old can't read all the words in here, I'm pretty sure the 7-year-old and my 17-year-old teenager can at least help them sound some words out in here. And some of the words that they do know. So I can't wait for them to be getting this. This is a Peter Rabbit book. It actually took me ages to find this. I got this at a bookstore. And it's just an amazing book. We love Peter Rabbit in this household, and we actually have all the little Beatrix Potter small little books of Peter Rabbit. So I decided to get the magnificent one, big one, and I'm super happy that I actually got this. It is pretty big, because all my kids have Beatrix Potter books, like all of them do, even the teens. But we don't have something this big, so I thought, why not pick up this and see how that goes. And if they don't like it, then they don't like it, and we will try to get a different book. But yeah, I even like how it's like I like how it tells you like 1903 and stuff like that. So that is just so cool, and if the kids don't like it, then I can certainly take it back. Same for all these books. Same for all these books. I can surely take this back if my 17-year-old does not end up liking it. But yeah, so this was basically my two younger. So they all got a big gift, and this was mainly for both of my kids. This is their shared big gift, and then for my 17-year-old, this is her shared big gift, just because she really wanted it. Then we have, this book is again for my 17-year-old. She actually has two big gifts. This is a would you buy this? I got this one at Goodwill for only $3.99. And she's really into just weird books. I have no clue about that child, but she's really into weird books, and anything that's weird basically fits her interest, and she really wanted this book because all the kids have it except for her. And I thought this one would be really cool for her to read to herself, or her siblings, or for her siblings to even look at the pictures, to be quite honest. But these books are amazing. And she's really into like anything weird. Like this, like It says, our exclusive Finger Monsters 2003. So, I don't know if they still have these or not, but my kids, especially my 17-year-old, are really into, like, weird things. And this book just has some weird things in it that she's going to really enjoy, because all the kids have it except for her. And I just thought, these books are going to be perfect for our road trip. And if they don't like it, then they don't like it. But I'm like, hey, why not? She actually really wanted this one to be her second big gift, so I picked this book up for her. And I think she's going to really enjoy it. It is a hard book, so, yeah. I know she's going to enjoy this, and she's really been into stuff like this. So I decided to get this for her, just because she's really into this type of stuff, and she's really into weird things, and anything that's weird she likes. She actually likes weirder stuff than her, she actually likes more weirder stuff than her 16-year-old brother and her 2 younger siblings. I mean, they like weird stuff, but she's taking it to the extreme. So I picked her up that book, and then while we're on the road and stuff, we're actually going to be learning about fellow Americans and different things like that. So I picked up this for just a starter book. Now, it is pretty big to be a starter book, but I just thought, why not? It's a My Fellow Americans book, and I know they're going to really enjoy this. Now, it's kind of beaten up, but I know they're going to love this book. It's just a very nice book that has so much good detail in it, and it's going to be really good for our lesson on fellow Americans, and just to kind of get them started. Now, it is kind of beat up right here, but my kids won't mind that. I can't wait to actually be teaching them about this, because we're just getting into our curriculum base of Americans and different things like that. So I'm like, why not? This book is super big, and it is super fun. Now, this, I actually forgot where I got it, but I know my kids are going to really enjoy this. My 2 teenagers won't really care as much, but my 2 younger kids really need to work on this. And if I don't like how it's illustrated, I can surely just get another one. But yeah. So yeah, I'm sure I can just get another one if my kids really aren't into this. But I'm pretty sure they will be, because it is a pretty big book. Well, a good book, and it won't go through everything, every detail. But I don't expect that. Expect that from a book like this. I don't expect that from a big book like this. But this book is going to be amazing for them. They love any book like this, and if I don't end up liking the book, I might just give it to one of my teenagers, or even to the younger kids to actually share, because they do like to share books like this. So I just picked up this, and if I don't like it, for our homeschool curriculum, I can still read. They can have this book and have it and read it and have it in their book stash. But hopefully, I'm hoping that this is going to be a good curriculum base. So I got the Fellow Americans book. I forgot how much this was. Oh yeah, I picked this one up at Goodwill. So yeah, these is amazing, and I can't wait to have this for our curriculum. So yeah, and then when it comes to animals, all my kids love animals, but my 17-year-old really wanted this book, so I picked her up the Animal Rescue. She wanted a type of because all the kids actually have a type of this book, only they have it in their type of style that they like. So I picked up one for the whole class of this. So hopefully they're going to enjoy this and read it and like it. But my kids love animals, but my 17-year-old is addicted to animals. So I thought, why not get this? It's 5-minute true stories, and it's an animal rescue, 12 tales of kindness. So she loves animals, and it's basically, okay, so in here you get different types of ones. So you get a dog one, an elephant one, a penguin one, a cow one, a cat one, a goat one, a donkey, well, goat and donkey, rhino, chicken, chinchilla, a bear, wolves, pig, and 9 piglets. So, my 17-year-old really wanted a book like this. She didn't care how many stories it had or whatever. She just wanted a book like this. And when it comes to books, the max is under 200. So I got this and hope that this is going to be amazing for her. If she doesn't like it, we can always return it or get her a new book. She actually has a different type of book like this, and she wanted another one. So, again, all these books and stuff are going to be in their travel bags, and then once they pull them out, I'll be like, oh, that's for you, that's for you, blah, blah. I'll be like, oh, thanks, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so, I thought this book would be cool for her. They each have an actual animal book, but she wanted an actual animal book. So I picked her up this, and hopefully she's going to enjoy this. She's really into animals, and I think I got that at their book fair, when my 2 teenagers were in middle school. So yeah, and then again, I told you guys I almost said my animals. My kids are obsessed with animals. So I picked up again this for my 17-year-old. This is actually her other gift that she really wanted. She wanted a dog care guide or complete dog care book. So I thought this would be cool. This is actually only $14.99. So, not that expensive, and it is pretty good for a dog care book. She's really into dogs, and, just a regular old dog book, and she really wants to learn more about dogs and different, like, how to care for them. So, I thought this book would be super cool, how to keep your dog healthy and happy, and I'm like, hey, why not? And she loves dogs, and she wanted this one. She actually has another one, but she doesn't think that suits her personally. So I thought this book would be cool and a one step up for her. So hopefully she'll like it. If she does not, we can always return it. But yeah. And then my 17-year-old, because they all have a book like this, but my 17-year-old wanted that one. And then when it comes to this book, my 17-year-old. This is actually, so I actually did give my 17-year-old a lot of big gifts. I got her this big gift because she really wanted this. I got her this big gift. I got her this big gift. And then I also got her this big gift. So she's actually getting 4 big gift books, which is pretty cool for her age. And then my 2 younger kids are getting this big gift to share, and stuff like that. So, then when it comes to this, my 17-year-old really wanted this book because she thought it would be cool. So actually, now that I'm thinking about it, she's getting 5 big gifts, and they are all books. So I thought this book would be cool for her. She actually has been really wanting this book. So I picked her up this for her own, and excuse me, I thought that she would really enjoy that. I forgot where I got that. And then my 17-year-old, she's actually getting she's actually getting 6 big gifts. So she really wanted. So if you guys don't know, my 17-year-old is already really into this series of the Eyewitness travel guides. So I picked her up this one. She actually has like every single one in the collection besides this one and also another one. So I'm giving her these Paris one. She's really into it and she really likes Paris, and she actually wanted the Paris one for her birthday. So I was like, hey, why not? So I picked her up a Paris one. And she loves this. She can read fine print, so it's perfect for her. Please excuse the thunder and the rain in the background. But, this is just for fun. She actually really wanted a Paris one from her series that she really enjoys. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, she doesn't have every single one, but we're trying to collect every single one for her. So I got her the Paris for her, and that's just one to kind of start her off, one to kind of start off with. And then and again, my 17-year-old, she's really into fashion. And when it comes to fashion, it's like, woohoo. Oh yeah. And my 16-year-old boy has this exact same book. And then all the kids have this book, but she really wanted her own. Now we have fashion cookbook. Now you're probably like, okay, like a fashion cookbook. No. So basically, this I got for only $2.99 at Goodwill, and it's a fashion cookbook. She loves to color. She loves to create, and she loves to color, and she loves to sketch. So I thought she would really get this a lot of provide entertainment for her. It's just like a little fun thing that she can like color, and she can sketch, and or like color, and she can like add designs and doodles to her own bags, or she can do some sunglasses on this page. She can like sketch some sunglasses. She can do different nail polish colors. Like these ones, she can either like do the nail polish or the sunglasses, and then she can do whatever design she would like. So she's really into sketching and creating and coloring. And she already kind of has some books like this already, so I wanted to get her one for her collection. I got this for $2.99 at Goodwill, and she just really wanted this. So I picked this up for her, and I can't wait for her to actually enjoy that. So yeah. Now, when it comes to A Wrinkle in Time, all my kids have A Wrinkle in Time, besides my 17-year-old, and she's been begging me for A Wrinkle in Time. So I finally picked her up A Wrinkle in Time book. It finally actually just came to my mind that I should have got to her, but yeah, I actually forgot how much this was, but I got this from Goodwill, and she's actually been really wanting a Wrinkle in Time. So when it comes to Wrinkle in Time, you gotta get it. So I got her A Wrinkle in Time, and hopefully she'll like it. I did get it pre-owned, like some of the books that she already has, and all the other kids. But I mean, she's a Wrinkle in Time fan. She just like has everybody wanting it, and I just have not got it for her. But I finally got it for her, and she's actually been really wanting all the rest on the back. So she also wants all the rest on the back of that, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to get my hands on those or not. So hopefully I'll be able to. If not, she'll still be happy with this. The reason this is not a big ticket item is because she already has six big ticket items, so I don't want another big ticket item for her. So yeah, so I thought this book would be cool for her, because all the other kids have it besides her. Then when it comes to crazy kids food, I picked this up because my 17-year-old really wanted this, and all the kids have it except for her. So this is $1.99 at Goodwill, and it was a red tag. She really likes this stuff, and she just likes different types of foods and different things like that. And she really wanted this just to look at the like funny pictures. My two younger kids already have this book, and even though they can't read, they just have to look at the pictures. And even though they might not remember all this stuff because they were younger, it's still very cool. And even if she doesn't like it, we can make it a family gift, like a coffee table gift. But I thought that book she would really enjoy, and she's really into like her old classic stuff, like her old classic type of like things. So I thought this book would be super fun for her. She's really into stuff like this. So I picked her up this. Hopefully she'll like it. So yeah. And then I almost said A Wrinkle in Time. I'm getting her a Reckless Journal. The reason is all my kids have it except for her, and I thought this would be a very cool book for her for our trip. The other kids are not going to bring theirs on their trip just because I won't let them. But she can have hers on her trip because I'm giving it to her for her birthday. So this is just a Reckless Journal. It really hasn't been done or anything like that. She has really been wanting this, so I picked this up for her. I got this from a friend. And then my 17-year-old also really wanted this. So this is I could on this, and they're poems by cats. All the kids have one of these except for her, so I picked her up one, and it's just like on the inside, it is so adorable. Like, trying to find a cute one. Isn't that cute, guys? So I thought this book would be cool for her. She's really into animal memes and cute stuff, so picked her up this, and she's really into sending the cat emoji a ton when she texts, so I thought that would be cool for her. And then my 6-year-old, for my 6-year-old, she's getting this. Well, she's turning 6. I know you guys have, but this is her actual thing. This is a Magic Animal Friends. She already has some in the collection, but she's getting this one. This is a $1.99 from Goodwill, and she's really into hamsters. And this, so I got this was Daisy one, and I think she's gonna really enjoy it. She's really into hamsters, and I'm actually trying to collect all the other ones on the back for her. We only have a week till we leave for our trip, so I don't think I'll be able to. But if you guys have not seen the inside of these books, they are just amazing, and the detail on these books is amazing. My 6-year-old, we actually get these for her because she loves the pictures. Even though she might not be able to read the entire book, she at least tries, and her siblings at least help her out. But these are very nice books. And the other one that we're trying to look for her is the horse one. So I know she's going to really enjoy this. And she's actually been wanting some more in the series. So I picked her up this one. Yeah, all my kids have that one, but, except for her. And then another one I picked up for her was the story of Moana. Again, she can't read. Mom, are we safe? Yeah, I picked up the story of Moana for my 6-year-old, or turning 6. She's really into Moana, and when I found this book, I had to get it for her. She's really into Moana, even though it really doesn't have any pictures in it. I mean it kind of does, like here and stuff, but it is in chapters, and she might read like a chapter a night or something like that, or I might even read to her. If she doesn't get them right, she can always just look at the pictures or whatever, but she'll really understand when she's older about this book. So I just got this for her, and I know she's gonna really enjoy this. Even though she might not be able to read the entire thing in here, we're still trying to work on her vocabulary and stuff, and I can't wait for her to enjoy that, because she loves stuff like that. So the first thingy, so this is the, so my 6-year-old is getting more than 2 books, but right now she's only getting Moana and this hamster one. And then the ones that are shared is this one for our homeschool on the road, and then this is going to be a shared one. It's the Tooth Fairy. And then these 2 other ones, this is Oklahoma and Mississippi books, because these ones we actually, like puzzle books, we actually like to use those on the road, so that's going to be perfect for when they pull them out of their bags. Excuse me, guys. So, there is that. So, next is this. Now, my 2 younger kids are getting markers. They're only getting 9 markers. It wasn't originally a set of 10, but one got damaged, so now it's only a set of 9. But they won't care, and it is kind of messy, so we're gonna have to get a baking tray or whatever. Good thing we can get baking trays at the Dollar Tree for $1. So this is just a thing of 9 markers, and even though it's not perfect, like amazing quality, they're still gonna have fun drawing or whatever. So I thought, why not? And it's just some markers. So this is the back of the packaging. So then these I got out of workbooks, and these are going to be for my for both of my kids. So these are going to be for both of my younger kids, my turning 6-year-old and my turning 7-year-old boy. So 6 and 7-year-old boy, girl, boy. But these are, so of course they're going to share these. They're just like little like fun things, and I really like to get these out of workbooks just because they're really fun to do, and sometimes they like to color in them, scribble in them, and even do the activities that are in these things. So they are kind of lower aged for a 7-year-old, but my 6-year-old really needs to practice on this type of stuff. So all that I did was I gathered all the pages for it, and then I taped them. But they're really just like super nice ones. They have full colored cover. And then on the inside, they just have little fun things too. The pictures are cool. My 6-year-old, even if they can't read, my 7-year-old can help, or they can just look. My 6-year-old can just look at the pictures, and they're just like super low fun. And they love to scribble on these, color on these, even though they're not meant for that. I mean, yes, some of them are meant for coloring and scribbling in, but I like for them to just do the activities for another educational bonus. But these are going to be perfect for the road trips, but that's why I'm giving them for their birthdays. So that's going to be cool. And then right here, my 17-year-old is really into horses. So this is another big gift for her. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is another big gift for my 17-year-old. I know I'm not trying to do that many big gifts, but this is for her. It's a passion for horses. She's really into horses, and I got this for only $3.99, and she loves horses. So I thought this book would be amazing for her. And if you guys look on the inside, each page is filled with beautiful illustrations of horses and just different things like that. My 17-year-old is really into horses, and she'll actually be able to read everything in here and understand it. And she's also really into just like looking at the pictures. If she doesn't want to like fully read at that time, she can just look at the pictures. And also, if the two kids want to actually look at the pictures, they can. But this isn't gonna be for my 17-year-old. She's really into horses. So this one is kind of bigger for a bag and stuff. But I picked this up for her, and hopefully she'll like it. If she does not like it, we can always exchange it. Then this book, my two younger kids are really into gaming, and we're going to be doing a lot, they're going to be doing a lot on their tablets while we're on the road. So I thought this book would be cool in case they want to like download any more games before we leave, or like whatever. This is just a 2017 book. It's $2.99 from Goodwill. I got this for, and it's just like little fun games in it. And my kids love, when it comes to games, they just love games. So I thought they can look through this while we're getting packed up and stuff, and if they want to like get any games, they can sure do that before we leave. I'm also thinking about getting a book that's like games you can play offline. So I thought this would be cool. And oh yeah, Plants vs. Zombies, both my kids are gonna really enjoy. So I just thought this would be very cool for them, and they're really into games and different things like that. So I just picked this book up, and if they don't like it, they don't have to like it, or they might not like it, and that's totally fine. I have another book that I'll show you guys here in a minute, but they are addicted to this type of things. Oh yeah, this is for both of my younger kids. Let's see. My 17-year-old, this is actually a, actually no, this is my, this is for both of my, no, this is for my 17-year-old daughter, or turning 17, that's why She's actually 16 right now, but she's turning 17, so that's why I'm just going age up. But she actually used to read this book when she was little. And I got this for only $1.99 at Goodwill, and she's really into the books by him. So, Shel Silverstein, and my kids, well, they love these books. I just don't think that my 2 younger kids are really able to proceed all the information, not information, but the text and the pictures in here. They might find it kind of weird or something like that. So that's why my 17-year-old is going to really enjoy this. So I'm picking this. So this I got for her, and I know she's going to really enjoy this. It's not a big gift for her like the horse book is, but she's still going to enjoy this as much. And then when it comes to Dollar Tree books, I try to steer clear of them just because of how easily they break in our house. But my 6-year-old girl, she has really been wanting this, and this is called Titch. It's called Titch the Turtle. It's a really nice book. It's very characteristic in there. So there's like cool fishies and things like that, and it's just like a very nice book. I got this book from the Dollar Tree. Again, I'm not a huge fan of Dollar Tree books because they personally break easily, I think, but just like very nice. It is a book that is very cool with little cool characters and wording and super cool thing like that, and whales and seahorses and all that good fun stuff that they love. And basically, as they turn each page, they can, or she turns each page, she can see a little new creature, animal, sea creature. She loves these type of things, and even though they do get stepped on and stuff, she just loves to be introduced to new animals, and it's just like super cool. And even sea animals, she especially loves. The reason I don't like these books, besides the Thunder and Lightning one, is because this is what they usually do. The spine usually gets wrecked on or stepped on or whatever, and then the books don't really form that good, or when someone steps on it and the spine basically does that, it doesn't really operate that good, which I wish it did, but that is totally okay and totally fine. I know it might not last long on our trip, especially for a birthday gift, but I decided to pick her up this just because if it doesn't last, she'll still like it very much. And then she just likes to see different sea creatures and sea animals and sea life, and we go to the beach quite often, so that's why I got this book, so that she can identify the sea creatures and stuff that she sees. And it has a good like papery smell to it. But yeah, and then when it comes to Fancy Bears, I love to get Fancy Bear books because they're very educational in the sense that my kids love them. So this is just Fancy Bears and Messy Room. This is a first time books, so it's like for like first time reader, I think. I'm not totally sure, but we actually have tons of these in this series, and I just got the Messy Room this time just because we like to actually get these for both of our younger kids, the turning 6 and the turning 7-year-old boy. They're just very educational. So like this one teaches about you should like clean your room and like straighten it up, and mom might get the big scissors out and start getting mad at you if you don't clean up your room, and then pick up the toys and then put it in a huge box if you don't clean it up in time. Or so basically it just teach my kids is that if they don't clean up their room, Mama's gonna stop them with a big bunch box and just, you know, pick up all their toys and put it in a donation box. But I think this is a very nice book to basically teach kids to clean their room and not just to have their parents do it. And it's very educational in the sense that each book has at least something educational that goes along with it. So this is a very nice book to tell that that kids should clean their room and not their parents. It has a nice Bear book smell to it. Do you guys say Berenstain Bears or Berenstein Bears? I call it Berenstein. But again, for both of my younger kids, I thought this would be cool, and they're actually gonna really enjoy this book for their. Yeah. So basically, all my kids are having a little bag, and then while we're on the trip, they're gonna pull a book out and be like, oh my gosh, and then it'll be for birthday. So there's one for my 16-year-old boy, my 17-year-old daughter, my one for both of the teens, a bag for both of the teens stuff that is shared. One for my 7-year-old boy, and then one for my 6-year-old girl. And then there's even a one that is for my 2 younger ones, which is going to be a shared bag, just like my teenagers ones, and they will share the books, and so that's in that bag too. And then basically every hour or whenever they get bored, they can always like take out a new book. And so basically they'll know beforehand that each thing inside the bag is basically a birthday gift to them. So yeah. So just thought this would be cool for both of my younger kids. They actually always, like, whenever we buy a book that teaches them a skill, they don't really get the hang of it. So hopefully this book is gonna at least teach them something that they should clean the room and not their parents. Then my 6-year-old girl, or turning 6, she's really into girly stuff and beauty and friendship and all that stuff. So I picked this book up for only $1.99 at Goodwill, and it's the girl's book of friendship, how to be the best friend ever. And she's really into these books, and whenever I get her one of these books, she might not understand the concept. So this is like a very like nice step up for like an 8 or 9-year-old, but she can really understand what the things that are in there. So like, for example, let me find one. There's like how to make a friendship blocklet. So like she can do this with her siblings or her friends. So like there's like different instructions on like how to do how to make a friendship blocklet. Or like, how to help a friend in need. Friendship games. So just like different things that she might be able to have fun with. Copycats. How to make a friendship survival kit. Just like super fun things that a girl would like. How to show the world your friends. It just has like super nice, like there's even like some how to make a friendship coat of arms. Just different fun activities that she's really gonna like. She might not be able to actually understand the whole concept, but me and her can do it together. And there's even like a little quiz she can do in here. She's just really into fun things like this. So I picked this up, and usually whenever I pick books up for her, she might not understand the whole concept. So I thought, why not just pick up a book that she will be able to actually understand the whole concept with. And then this is a Alice in Wonderland book. Now, they love Alice in Wonderland, and my 17-year-old is really into Alice in Wonderland. So I picked this book up for her. This is going to be a big ticket item, just because I was going to give this to my 6-year-old, but just because of how much words it has inside, I don't want her to be like, what's that word mean? Because, I mean, there are pictures in it that are very helpful for kids, but besides that, it's just words, and my kids aren't really into just word books. So I picked them up this, and hopefully they actually enjoy it. So this is just a one that is cool, and it has different type of it has wording, but also fun pictures and stuff inside. So that's gonna be for my 17-year-old, and this will be a big gift for her. So yeah, and then again we have that book. How much was that? I think I got it just does not have a price on it. This I got for only $1.99 at Goodwill. So this is for my 17-year-old. It's $2.99. Again, she's really into cats. I got the really important stuff my cat has taught me book. She's really into cats, like I said before, and it's just super adorable to have little cute fun little things. And again, she's really into using the cat emoji a lot. So I picked this book up for her. I know she's going to really enjoy this. I got this for only $2.99. Usually it's $12.95. So pretty good bargain for her. We're back to Darky books. If you guys don't know, don't like Darky books that much because the spine gets bent and all that good stuff. But well, because my turning 6-year-old girl needs to really learn about weather, and it seems like every weather book I get her, she just doesn't like understand the whole process of it. So I decided to get her this, and it's just like a nice weather book. Hopefully she's gonna understand it because it has like hot stuff, and then it tells you like different things. And this should be more informative, even though she doesn't really like reading, or she can't really read a lot maybe in there. It just has a lot of information in it. So like so it basically will teach her about different things and in a kid-friendly way, and that's not super hard for her to understand as a 6-year-old. We actually already covered weather basics and weather stuff in school with the kids, but we did not actually have any resources like this to help them. So like this is like rain, so like just like talks about different things. Thunderstorms, basically just to help them kind of get the concept better. This is a Darky book. Floods, snow, here's a snow